Hi guys, this is Crafty Cat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. We are here with a brand new crochet completion. I made these adorable little mini Christmas trees. This is just a pattern I made up myself. Now I did go back and write down what I made so that I could share it with you guys, and I will do a tutorial video if I have the chance, but I still have so many more Christmas gifts that I need to make that I might not be able to get it done in time. I'm not used to making tutorial videos for crochet. It's really hard. I'm used to me doing these kind of videos where my hands are just in the frame. And when you do crochet, I have to hold it closer to my body, and it's really hard to do it without getting my head in the way. I tried a couple times. So anyway, I need to get all my gifts done. So anyway, these are little beaded Christmas trees. The beads are beaded right in. It's like a little bead crochet. And what I did was I did them in segments. So let me get one of my bigger trees. So I have the top, and then I have the middle segments and the bottom. And it's basically just, if you crochet at all, these are really easy to make. You're just increasing every segment. So every segment has an increase row. So there's an increase row here, 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 right? Depending on how big you want to make it. And these are really just back loop only rows that I literally go back. So I'm just crocheting in the back loop only, and then I go back in, and these fringes are in the front loop. And these are just like chain stitches and slip stitches all around. And you can make it with the snow or without the snow. And this is with just one row of fringe, and this is with 2 rows of fringe, and one is the snow. And if you didn't want the snow, but you still like the look of 2 rows of fringe, you would just go and do 2 rows of the chains all the way around. You would just do another row. But I like the look both ways, where they have like big long branches, like the fringe makes the branches, and not. And if you want to add a double layer at the bottom, you just do another back loop only row so that you have more front loops to go in. And these stars are just little snowflakes I found at the Dollarama. And these are different color beads. These are just beads I ordered from Temu. These are the round beads. And these are pony beads, I think, that I just got at the Dollarama. And these just are really cute. And they're stuffed inside. And the bottom is just, you decrease around and then you sew it together. So you have to stuff them firmly. And you have to use a crochet hook that goes with your yarn so that they're tight, so you don't see any gaps in the wool, because if you don't do it tight enough, then you'll see the stuffing on the way through. And I wanted to tell you what size I use. This is Super Saver yarn, and I use this hook, but I've used this hook so much that I can't read the thing on it anymore. I can't tell you what size it is anymore. It's come right off. But let me just show you close up what it looks like. I don't remember if this was an E or an F or a G. Okay. Anyway, so I thought I'd make some traditional green trees, and I'd make some white trees. Because the white trees, when I was a little girl, my neighbor had a white tree. Her grandma had a silver tree. And because I like pink, I made a few pink trees. And here you could see I made some with just 2 segments. This just has the top segment and 1 middle segment for a smaller tree. And then I went right to the bottom. And I only gave 2 frills, which are attached to the back loop. So these basically have, like, I call this the bead row. I call this the back loop only row. It's just really easy. So there's increased rows, bead rows, back loop only rows, and then there's single crochet around rows if you want to make them a little bit taller. So see how this guy's a little bit taller? I put a few more single crochet rows. And I might go back and add another row of white, but the only thing is I'm running out of white. This is the only one I did not use Super Saver yarn. This one I used Bernat Premium yarn. And this is all worsted weight yarn. So you can see the beads are crocheted right in here. Bead crochet is really easy to do. It's just like doing your regular single crochet, but you draw up a bead. So they're embedded right in there. You don't have to go and glue them on after. I do still have to glue these on. One of them is going out to my aunt today. So I was only going to make 2 of these, which is why I was writing down the pattern. And I wanted to do the pattern with you guys. But I showed my mom and dad, and I said, which one do you think Aunt Tierna would like, and which one do you think my mom's best friend, Marlene, would like, right? And my parents both like the green ones with the white the most. Because at that point, I thought these were really cute, just without the white. They just look really cute to me. I like the white looking ones too. They're beautiful. I made this guy a little bit fatter, just by adding more increased rows at the bottom to make it wider. You're just making a cone. Do you know what I mean by an increased row? The first increase is you crochet 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way around, and that increases it. And then in the next one, you crochet a single crochet, and then in the next one you do 2 single crochets, then 1 single crochet, then 2, and then the third it's 3. So you go 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2. And then the next one you increase on the third, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2. And you can just keep going until it's big enough. It's very easy to design your own things. It's hard to write the patterns down. It took me a long time. It took me longer to write the pattern than it did to make them. But anyway, I did write the pattern down, and if I can't do it this year, then we'll do it next year or earlier in the year to get ready before Christmas, you know. And I just wanted to show you, I found these at the Dollarama, but not this year. I think I got these last winter. And they come in a bag like this. And they're little snowflakes. So you could put any topper you want. You could crochet a little star if you want. But I thought these were really cute. I just wish I could have found these in silver and gold. But I do like the clear look. And they are snowflakes. But when you put them in, you're hiding the bottom one, and then they turn into stars. A 5-pointed star. So I thought that was perfect. And if you wanted a different color and you only had clear, you could always go over it with silver or gold nail polish. I've got a little bit of gold paint on me here. And you could paint over them if you wanted to, for different colors. With some acrylic paint or some nail polish. Anyway, you guys, look how cute they are. And these would be really cute, like if you had a little doll house, or if you have kids who have little dolls, to make them like a little doll-sized tree. I have these little... I'm not a kid, but I like dolls. I have these little ball-jointed dolls that I got from Temu. And she'd be really cute with a little tree. And she's got her little bee friend here. And I think for them, I would put this tree. So I still have to glue all these in. I got to get my old glue gun out. So yeah, anyway, this would be cute with a Barbie. And like I said, you can make it as tall or as short as you want. You could make them even smaller if you use smaller yarn and a smaller needle. You could use crochet cotton and a teeny tiny needle and get little tiny trees. But then you would also need small beads. I like the pink ones too. Anyway, this is what they look like. Here's my little fat one. I like when they look with the 4th row. It adds a little bit to it. And here's the one with just the 3 frills. And here's one with just 2. So you guys, those are my trees. I have to give one to my mom and dad. They're going to visit my aunt today. And I'm going to give her one of these. And yeah, the reason I was telling you, the reason I had to make so many is because I showed my parents so they could pick one. And my parents really love them. So I decided to go and make them a set. So 2 of these are going off as gifts. And my parents will have the rest. And I think I'm keeping this little teeny tiny one for myself later. Or I'll just give it to my parents too, and I'll make another one next year. Anyway, so that is it. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. All of those good things that help me as a channel. And most importantly of all, take care, stay safe, and happy crafting. Bye, guys.